Welcome. I'm Halcyon, and this is the Hug Nation Belief Buffet. I want to talk about where we're headed. I want to talk about the next chapter for our culture and for us. We are getting to a time and a place where we're going to be coming out of our bunkers. People are already doing so. And as we are leaving isolation and heading into the world, there's this desire to get things back to normal. And there's some problems with that. First off, what was normal is no longer what is now normal. And the other problem is that we are not the same. We have changed. And so trying to run our old programming on our new operating system is going to be problematic. So I want you to try to be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, be kind and gentle to others. We are not, maybe you spent the last year in the gym and doing personal growth and you're 30 pounds heavier and more self-confident. Or maybe you've been hanging by a thread, barely surviving, wearing the same sweatpants for months at a time. Either way, we're a different person. And as we emerge, it's like a rebirth. We're like covered in placenta and our legs are wobbly and it's too bright and everything's harsh. And it's okay to be overwhelmed. It's okay to feel like I'm not ready for this yet. It's okay to take your time. And it's really good to take the opportunity to really check in. It would be such a shame if we snapped back to who we were and started running our old scripts and lost all that we have gained, all the self-awareness, all the subtle lessons that we've found in silence, in isolation, that as we get thrown back into crowds and the hustle bustle and the world that we thought was normal, if we become disconnected to the little tiny awarenesses and lessons, maybe the things that we no longer have tolerance for, maybe pieces of ourself that we'd never seen before. I know that I feel like I'm a different person. Some of this new person I'm so excited about. Some of it, I don't know yet. I went to a social event this week and it was too much. I had to go outside and speak with people 1, 2, 3, 4 at a time. The energy of a lot of people was just too much. And I don't know if that's temporary or if the next chapter of my life is one where dinner parties and beach walks is how I find connection. And maybe the old patterns of big crowds and loud music, maybe that was never really what I needed. Maybe it was, but maybe it's not now. Maybe the occasional crazy dance night will still feed my soul. Or maybe quiet dinner parties and deep conversations with small groups is what my spirit needs. That's what it feels like now. Is that just because of where we've been and where I've been? Or is that who I've been all along? And this incubation is what allowed me to feel that part of myself. And so I would encourage you to allow yourself to feel and maybe question and maybe think through, is this thing that I used to believe was me, still me? Can I be present to whatever I am? Can I find the journey to be exactly where it's supposed to be? And as we are giving ourselves permission, let's give everyone else permission too. Some of us are chomping at the bit. Some of us are shell-shocked. Some of us are grieving. Some of us are celebrating. There is no wrong way to be if we are tuned in to our truth. But don't sacrifice that truth for what used to be familiar. One thing that I have noticed about myself is that the isolation has made me kind of constricted, and the isolation has made my socializing, my desire to connect with strangers really reduced. I feel like my heart muscle has atrophied. So I've been trying to practice through live broadcasts and connecting through the internet. And I've been trying to practice as I go on walks in my neighborhood and trying to wave and trying to fight the instinct to look away or look down or keep to myself and just stretch, build back that heart muscle. Now, is it a same atrophied muscle for crowds and socializing and dancing? Maybe. But just as I walk around the block, I will give myself kindness and time and patience. So I hope that I get to connect with you in whatever feels right, whatever feels like an expression of our highest selves, whatever opens our hearts. So thank you for receiving me and letting us connect in this moment. I love you. Wherever you're at. And if you want to keep inside the bunker for a while, or just put a toe or two out, that's okay too. We've been through a lot. We will continue to go through a lot. And we got to be there for each other. Wasn't that video great? And you know what? I know what you're gonna like. I got another one for you. This one, I'm pretty sure you're gonna like, but this one you will definitely like. So check out one of these videos, and let's keep this vibe going.